Ever wonder why change, an inevitable part of life, often leaves us feeling uncertain and anxious? In our journey through life, we encounter constant change. It's like the ebb and flow of the tide, a constant rhythm that continues regardless of our best efforts to keep things the same. Yet, despite its inevitability, change often leaves us feeling uneasy, like a ship tossed about on a stormy sea. This discomfort we feel, this uncertainty, is a natural reaction. After all, the unknown can be intimidating. We're creatures of habit, and there's a certain comfort in predictability. When our routines are disrupted, or our plans go awry, it's like a wrench has been thrown into the gears of our well-oiled machine. It's no wonder we often react with fear and anxiety. But let's take a moment to flip the coin, to look at change from a different perspective. What if we told you that change, despite its initial discomfort, can also be a source of growth and opportunity? Think about it. Every major breakthrough in history, every innovation, every leap forward has been a result of change. The caterpillar must endure the uncomfortable process of metamorphosis to become a butterfly. The seed must push through the darkness of the soil to reach the sunlight. Change, in its essence, is not something to be feared, but rather, it is a catalyst for growth, a doorway to new opportunities. It is the driving force behind evolution and progress. Sure, it can be uncomfortable, even scary at times, but it's through navigating these uncertain waters that we gain strength, develop resilience, and discover new paths that we might never have ventured down otherwise. It's important to remember, though, that embracing change is not about ignoring the fear or uncertainty that comes along with it. Rather, it's about acknowledging these feelings, understanding their roots, and learning how to navigate through them. Understanding that change is not just inevitable, but also beneficial, sets the stage for us to learn how to effectively cope with it. How do you feel when you're faced with a change? Nervous, excited, or perhaps a bit of both? Change, in its many forms, can stir up a whirlwind of emotions within us. These feelings can range from a slight flutter in the stomach to a full-blown storm of anxiety. The first step in navigating through this emotional turbulence is acknowledging the feelings that change brings along. You see, our emotions are like signposts. They give us valuable insights into how we are responding to the world around us. When we pay attention to these signposts, we're better equipped to navigate the winding roads of change and uncertainty. Let's delve into some of the common emotions associated with change. First up is fear. Fear often rears its head when we're stepping into the unknown. It's that little voice inside that whispers, "What if things go wrong?" But remember, fear is a natural response to uncertainty, and it's okay to feel it. Next up is excitement. This is the flip side of fear. It's that other voice that says, "What if this is the best thing that ever happened to me?" Excitement is the spark that fuels our sense of adventure. It's the emotion that propels us forward towards new experiences and opportunities. Then there's anxiety. This is a more intense form of fear, often accompanied by physical symptoms like a racing heart or a churning stomach. Anxiety can make change seem overwhelming, but just like fear, it's a natural response, and it's okay to feel it. Lastly, we have anticipation. This is the feeling of looking forward to the possibilities that change might bring. It's a hopeful emotion, one that can help us see the silver linings amidst the clouds of uncertainty. These emotions, and many others, are all part of the human experience of change. They are not to be feared or suppressed, but acknowledged and validated. They are our companions on this journey, helping us understand our reactions and guiding us towards growth and resilience. Remember, it's perfectly okay to have mixed feelings about change. The key is to acknowledge them, not suppress them. Ever heard of the term resilience? It's your ability to bounce back from adversity. And guess what? You can build it. Resilience is more than just a buzzword. It's a critical skill that helps us navigate the ever-changing tides of life. It's the inner strength that allows us to adapt to change, recover from setbacks, and keep moving forward, no matter what life throws our way. Uncertainty may be a constant, but with resilience, we can face it head-on and come out stronger on the other side. So, how can you build resilience? There are several strategies, and we'll walk you through some of them. Firstly, maintain a positive outlook. Optimism is a powerful tool. It's not about ignoring the negative or pretending that everything is rosy. Rather, it's choosing to focus on the potential for good, even in difficult situations. When you cultivate optimism, you open up a space for hope and possibility, which can fuel your resilience. Secondly, staying flexible is key. Life is unpredictable. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. That's okay. The ability to adapt and adjust is a cornerstone of resilience. When you remain flexible, you're better equipped to handle the unexpected and find creative solutions to problems. Lastly, fostering strong relationships is crucial. We are social creatures after all. The support and care of others can provide a much-needed boost during tough times. Reach out to your loved ones, make connections, and don't hesitate to lean on others when you need it. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Building resilience is also about self-care. Take time for yourself, engage in activities that you enjoy, and make sure to get plenty of rest. Your physical health and mental well-being are interconnected, and both play a significant role in your resilience. Building resilience doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and practice. But remember, the more resilient you are, the better you can cope with change and uncertainty. So start today and build your resilience one step at a time. Do you ever feel like you're alone in your struggles with change? Well, you're not, and you don't have to face it alone. In the face of change and uncertainty, we often forget that we are part of a community, a network of people who care about us and are willing to lend a hand. It may feel like you're on a solitary journey, but you're not. Seeking support from others is not only essential, but it's also a powerful strategy for coping with change. Think about it. When you're dealing with something new or unpredictable, isn't it comforting to talk to someone who understands? To share your feelings and experiences? To hear a voice that says, "I've been there and it's going to be okay"? Whether it's a close friend, a family member, or even a professional counselor, these people can provide a listening ear, a fresh perspective, and sometimes the right words to help you navigate through the fog of uncertainty. Sharing your feelings can do wonders. It can provide a sense of relief, like you're shedding a heavy weight off your shoulders. When you open up about your emotions, not only do you allow others to empathize with you, but you also give yourself the opportunity to understand your feelings better. Expressing your thoughts and fears out loud can help you sort through your emotions and might even lead you to solutions you hadn't considered before. And let's not forget the power of perspective. When we're entangled in our own worries, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. But by talking to others, we can gain a new viewpoint, a different angle, a broader understanding. This can help us to see things more clearly, to identify opportunities amidst the chaos, and to find hope where we thought there was none. So, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't shy away from asking for help. Remember, it's okay to lean on others when you're feeling unsure or overwhelmed. Remember, seeking support is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It shows you're willing to take steps to cope with change and uncertainty. So, we've talked about acknowledging feelings, building resilience, and seeking support. But how about embracing change itself? Let's delve into this. Change, whether it's a shift in our personal lives or a transformation in our global surroundings, can often feel daunting. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, staring into an unknown depth. But what if, instead of feeling fear, we could feel exhilaration? What if we could see the unknown not as a threat, but as a treasure trove of opportunities? This shift in perspective can transform change from a source of anxiety into a source of excitement. It's about maintaining a positive attitude. When we approach change with positivity, we allow ourselves to see beyond the immediate discomfort and uncertainty. We begin to see the potential for new experiences, for learning, for growth. Being open to new experiences is another crucial aspect of embracing change. It's about stepping out of our comfort zones and diving into the unknown. It's about saying yes when we might typically say no, about trying new things, meeting new people, exploring new ideas. This openness allows us to fully experience the change, and in doing so, we often find that it's not as scary as we initially thought. Finally, seeing change as an opportunity for growth is perhaps the most powerful way to embrace it. Each change, no matter how small or large, is a chance for us to learn something new, to challenge ourselves, to become a better version of ourselves. It's an opportunity to grow, not just in our skills and knowledge, but in our character and our understanding of the world. So, let's start embracing change. Let's start seeing it not as a burden, but as a blessing. Let's start using it as a tool for personal growth and development. After all, change is the only constant in life, and it's much easier to ride the waves than to fight against them. Remember, change is not something to fear, but something to embrace. It's a chance for you to grow, learn, and become a better version of yourself.